Alright, I've started.
Okay, what is this, number 5?
Yeah, number 5. We didn't get very far. We just got to 5 fingers on the hand.
Doesn't matter, mate. What is it, 6 years, 5 podcasts? We're almost there.
No. It's been 8 years.
Oh, we're significantly behind.
Yeah. I mean, we did say the next one... I was actually listening to it back. We did say the next one was going to be in 8 years' time. In 2025. So
Well, technically,
we're
then,
ahead of time.
we're behind schedule, so, you know, fuck those two.
See, you got extra content.
Exactly. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the CnD podcast, number 5.
Number 5.
And Danny's probably listening to this like he does.
Just in the car, just chilling.
In the car, chilling, doing his business.
Yeah.
So, we got a running list of topics that
So
I've decided to write.
It's been an entire year. Like, literally, it's been a year. It's been... I think it was July last time.
It hasn't, surely.
Yeah, I think we... It was like 22nd of July or something, so we're a bit early, but... I wasn't sure when we were going to have time to record it, and then I was like, hang on, we have a day off tomorrow. We're doing it. Alright.
I didn't realise it'd been that long, Jesus.
Oh, yeah. It was just after the World Cup finished.
Oh, yeah.
So much has happened. Well, not actually... So much has happened, but nothing's happened.
Well, technically, it's just after the Women's World Cup's finished, so they got exactly the same spot, 4th. So, well... And also, fuck you, because I lost a lot of money. We don't talk about that.
Oh, what did you lose? What happened?
Mate.
Come on,
So,
we spoke about my one last year. We got to talk about this now.
No, but your one was fucking stupid.
Well, so a 750 is a lot of money, but like, what did you spend then?
20 quid.
Oh, that's not a lot of money at all.
Mate, it is when you don't win it back. So basically, I put 20 quid on him to win. It didn't come to B, so yeah.
Oh no.
Not fucking happy, mate. Oh.
Did America win? Did America win again? I wasn't really following.
They did. They did, yeah. I think it was 1-0 in extra time.
Yeah.
Why are you opening that on when we're in a podcast?
Oh, I opened it in my last one, so I'd open it again.
Just keeping the trend.
Mm.
Okay, so I've got, like I said, I've got a running list of things we could talk. First and foremost,
we're starting off.
What have we been up to in the past year?
Wow, that's... Did you listen to the last one as well? just got the same list again.
Oh no, it's different. It is different. I promise.
What have we been up to? If Donald Trump comes up in this one again, I swear to God. All right.
Mate, he's coming. Now you've brought him up. He's a prick.
No.
Let's get to our annual Donald Trump section here.
Oh God. Okay. So what have you been up to? Nothing.
What have you been up to?
No, nothing really.
Did you get a new car?
I got a new car. It's been alright.
What is?
I think the clutch is going on it now.
You've had it less than a year.
I've had it less than a month. Yeah, no, it's a really nice car. It's a Peugeot RCZ, but it was a category D. And when I bought it from the guy, he was like, I had an accident with an animal, and I was like, okay. So when I went to go see it, he like showed me the accident. He showed me like, oh, this headlight's kind of popping out, and I was like, great, that's gonna fail the MOT.
Don't mind the brains on the windscreen still.
And then he was saying like, oh, it's nasty, and I was like, cool. So what kind of animal was it? And he kind of like, he's like, I don't know. It kind of rolled off. I was like, what do you mean? He was like, oh,
it was a pigeon.
There was just blood everywhere. It just sort of rolled away. And I was like, oh, right, okay. So, honestly, it could have been a person. Or like, maybe that's why he chose to sell it. Just fucking, like, small child or something. I don't know. But yeah, he was really non-descriptive about what animal it was. So I was like, alright, okay. Fine. So I've got to replace the whole front bumper at some point, because legally you don't have to declare that it's a Cat D when you sell the vehicle. So my plan is just to like change everything on the car so it's practically new, and then sell it as not a Cat D.
So all of the 3 listeners that we've got, what's a Cat D?
So it's actually not even a Cat D anymore now. It's something else, like Cat S, I think. They changed the categories last year. But to everyone in the UK, when you crash a vehicle, the insurance companies categorise the vehicle as from A to D.
Depending on severity. Yeah.
It's just depending on how severe the crash was. The Cat D is literally like a scratch on the bumper. But something if it's worth half the value of the car, they won't repair it under insurance or something. And it's like a write-off or something. It's weird, but like because the car is still like completely fine to drive, it just gets that, but it's forever like marked on the car. So you can do like a check, but if you don't do the check, then you never know. Yeah.
So basically, it's a safety mechanism for people in the UK who look to buy second-hand cars. That it's just an extra level of security to see if the history has been involved in any accidents that could, might not show on the exterior, but interior there could be.
Yeah, I mean everything inside could be completely fine. It's literally it could be a scratch on the bumper and you've claimed insurance on it, and then it gets a mark on the vehicle. It only really affects insurance because your insurance goes up and only certain companies will insure a vehicle that's been previously involved in an accident. So it does affect things like that, but yeah, otherwise it's like it pretty much halves the value of the car. So if you're looking to buy a cheap car, you can get a Cat D and it's like normally pretty safe. Yeah. Boom.
Yeah, so obviously you want the safest cars.
Yeah. I went up to I went way up north to get it as well. That was a fun drive.
You went where? Sorry.
Derby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like a 5-hour drive. Yeah. But yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah, it was alright. It took me like actually no, it was like a 4-hour drive, but overall it took like 10 hours for there and back, and I did it all in one day. So yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
What did you got on there for? Like a family?
No, I went out to get in the car.
Oh, of course you did.
Yeah. So yeah, all good. What about you? That's literally the only thing I've done. I started playing 5-a-side football as well. 6-a-side football. We played one game and we got completely destroyed. We lost 6-0. But yeah. Sorry, go on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not really a lot has changed for me, to be honest. I'm still working where I was working. I just completed God of War. That was a great game. I picked up for 28 quid in CEX.
Yeah.
Yeah, not really a whole lot. Just doing the same thing. Wake up, go to work, come back, chill out. I spent a week at my mother's up in Biddeford, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, just having a good time.
That's cool, man. Yeah, no, I haven't been on holiday this year or anything yet. Yeah.
I got one booked in the first week of August for 14 days off, so I'm fucking looking forward to that.
Ooh, where are you gonna go?
I'm going on a week-long fishing excursion in France.
Oh, sweet, man. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they've got like really massive fucking carp over there, so I'm targeting those fuckers.
Nice.
So that's number one done. Let's go into number two. Danny, question: have you seen Endgame yet?
No.
So that's number two done.
But I did watch. I did watch Infinity War. And it was really good. It was so good. And then I watched Ant-Man and the Wasp, and that was really good as well. And like Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
I don't say Michael Jackson. I don't know. Samuel Jackson. And he was like evaporating, and he was like motherfucker, and then like he evaporated before he could say it. That was pretty funny. Yeah.
Kind of like at the end of Spider-Man, coming back. May just goes, "What the fuck," and then cuts off when he reveals that he's Spider-Man to a by accident.
Yeah, it's like that. But like, 'cause that's his favourite word or something. So that was pretty funny. And then
on the floor it's got Was it? Is it Captain Marvel? No, it doesn't say anything. It's just the symbol of
Yeah, it's
Captain
the
Marvel,
Captain
isn't it, on the
Marvels,
actual?
yeah.
And it's just like
haven't seen that
flashing.
yet. I need to watch that, and then I'm gonna watch Endgame.
But what is wrong with you, mate? You used to keep up to date with these films. What's
Dude,
happened
man,
to you?
I haven't been to cinema all year. I've literally watched nothing.
I actually went to cinema, and I was talked
really
into getting one of those movie cards.
Yeah.
Where is it? Hang on, I'll find it. Here it is.
Have you been to since?
Merlin, the Merlin movie magic.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't.
Wow.
But I am planning to go to see Spider-Man this weekend. Hopefully.
When I get car insurance, I get the compare the market 2-for-1 tickets, and that's pretty much the same. Like, because you get 2-for-1 on Mondays, I think, with that card.
Oh really?
Yeah. But then the compare the market ones on like Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so yeah, it's pretty good. And you can combine them as well. Shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was with someone and they were like, oh, I've got a Magic card, and like both our tickets came to like £3 for the pair. And I was like, right, I'm gonna bring you along next time. So yeah, that's good. You still there?
Yeah. I'm just laughing.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, it came
Number
to, like,
3.
Yeah. Sorry, go on. Number 3.
In gaming news, I don't know if there's an Instagram model. Okay. You're probably going to get exactly what I'm talking about when I said she starts selling her own fucking bath water for 30.
For what, sorry?
Her own bath water for 30 fucking quid.
No, I don't know who that is.
Well, if any of our listeners,
Why don't you just say who it is?
if you wait, I'm about to. Hence why I said if any of our listeners, but I was immediately interrupted by you going, "What are you saying?" If any of our listeners want to go onto Google and type in Belle Delphine, she's like this weird fucking anime woman that's been like cashing in on prepubescent. It's really weird. It's just something that came to me when I was making the list. I figured, I'd talk about it because it's weird as shit. She sells her bath water for 30 quid and it's sold out like twice.
That's pretty cool. Entrepreneur.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's a fucking great marketing.
If you could
thing.
do it, you would.
Mate, if I could do it, I'd sell my fucking piss.
Fucking Craig got 2x piss over here in a bottle, in a can.
Yeah,
Oh, dear.
yeah, it's on all good retail. Like, that's how you know it's quality in a can.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know what I found the other day?
What was
Water in a can.
Fuck off.
No, I'm being serious. Hang on, I don't know if I can... Is it gonna... No, you can't really hear it, but... yeah, I got it here. It's...
Have you opened it?
Yeah.
What did it taste like?
It's just water.
How much was it?
Like spring water? It was like £1.50.
Fuck, what?
Yeah, it was at the beach though, so to be fair, it's like everything there was £1.50, like the Coke's £1.50, so...
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. So
I've got a lawsuit I'm going to write up. No, I'm joking.
hang on. They're worried about people putting plastic on the beaches, yet they're happily selling cans that are just going to be left in the fucking...
Yeah, but literally all over the can it says recycle, recycle, it's great, recycle it. Please recycle.
Mate, I ain't being funny, but I'd rather just buy a fucking random £1 bottle of water from like Poundland and reuse the bottle when I need to go.
That's it, yeah. So yeah, that's something I found. And then I thought, wow, I came up with that idea 4 years ago.
Can't believe. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I remember that little. If anybody doesn't seen it, Danny did a bit of art, just random.
No, it's an animation.
For his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And in the video, it depicts a. It's like those infomercials you used to get when it's like buy now for $29.99.99 over $9.99 payments or something stupid like that.
Yeah.
And it's just a can of water.
It's just a can of water, yeah. Because I thought, oh, that's ridiculous. Why would that ever happen? And here it is. So, yep.
Mate, you should have patented that.
No. Bollocks. No. Oh well. So yeah, there's that. I'm trying to think of anything else that's happened. Yeah. Hello, sorry about that.
Into the NFK
somehow I ended up in the other chat. Should we just get rid of that? I don't know why it's there.
Wait, are you even an admin?
No, I can't get rid of it.
Oh, we have to get Ryan Meister in here.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna have to just. That's annoying. I don't know why. I guess because my mouse hasn't moved in 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, probably.
Typical. All right, so.
So going back to the gaming sort of section of this chat, what is the best game you've played in the past?
In the past what?
In the past year.
Okay. I'm looking at my list of games now because literally I've just played PS4 games. I kind of after Battlefield 5. I'll get to that later. After Battlefield 5, I kind of sort of forgot PC existed.
I know. I look on his profile. It's like it hasn't looked like 2 hours. Like profile activity 2 weeks. Like 1 hour. I'm like, oh, damn you.
Yeah, I sort of fell off the PC. Which is sad, really, because like I'm kind of debating getting Watch Dogs on PC now, so I don't know.
Whereas you look at mine, past 2 weeks, 23.9 hours.
Yeah.
That's not including, okay, the 25 hours I've just put into God of War this past weekend that's just gone, which is the 11th of the 7th.
Yeah. Okay, so the best game I've played this year. Wow. Because I think last time I said it was Lara Croft or Tomb Raider.
You did. Yes, I remember.
And I was gonna, and I actually in that video I said I was gonna buy the third game, and I didn't. I haven't even myself bought it.
Didn't. Oh man, what's going on?
The thing is, it's a single player game, so it's just gonna come down in price eventually. I'll get it for like a tenner. As much as I love that game,
yeah.
It's just like
I picked God of War up for 28 quid, and then I picked up Horizon Zero Dawn for what was it? Hang on, we got the games here. 50.
Horizon's a great game.
I do. I liked it. It's one of the games where it actually surprised me because I was doing something and I picked up. There's a mission. There's one of the missions in the game where the mechanical dinosaur type. I don't know what they call them, but the dino mechs. I'll just call them the dino mechs. Were like getting controlled by something in one of the early game missions, and then you get that, and then you can fucking ride them. Like what is what?
Yeah.
It's like my 3 fucking best parts of a game I like: dinosaurs, mechanical things, archery, and fucking riding fast shit around the world. And open world is just it's.
That's great. It's a really good game. I just never got around to finishing. I never got around to really playing it much.
I'd certainly recommend it. I really would. It is a great game. I'm looking at the case now. Like, it is a great game.
Let's have a look.
Really is. The relationship between yes, it's only like for 10 seconds. Even that, but like a little bit longer than 10 seconds. The relationship between Ross and the main character is really good.
Have you played Uncharted 4?
I haven't.
That is a really good game, but you don't really need to know the history of the other 3 because it's a sort of it's one of those games where it bounces between the past anyway, so it's like a kind of prequel. So even if you haven't played the other 3, you kind of get the character. That's a really good game, but I haven't finished that either. Game of the year. Have you played Trover yet?
No, what is that? Because I saw you playing it on the PS4 like social area, and it looked weird.
That's so funny. That's such a good game. It's it's Justin Roiland from Rick and Morty.
It did look Rick and Morty-esque. I wondered if it was like a spin-off or something.
Yeah, it's kind of a spin-off, but like it hasn't got Dan Harmon's writing in it, so it's just Justin Roiland, and it's just him talking crap the whole time. So like you go like, and because he only does the 2 voices, so like every character is those 2 voices.
Oh, he does Rick and Morty.
No. He does Trover, and he does like he does literally every character in the game.
Those 2 voices.
Yeah. I mean, he does the Rick and Morty voices, but like those voices are then onto all the characters.
Oh, I get you.
And everything is just like so random, and like there's a plot, but it's kind of not really there. It's pretty fun. It's a really funny game. You end up like just standing around listening to them because you don't want like the enemy, like the mobs. You don't want to kill them because they're just talking crap, and it's just funny.
So what's the aim of the game? Because it doesn't really the promotional material I can find for it is just not. It doesn't look like there's much of a story.
It's meant to be a VR game, but you can play it as a TV game.
Right. Okay.
Basically, you're sat in a chair, and you can't move from that chair, but you can move Trover, and Trover can go to the next checkpoint, and then you move to that checkpoint. So if you had a VR headset, that'd be great, because you're not moving or anything. You just sat in a chair like you're sat in a chair now.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun. I haven't played it with VR. My sister's got the VR headset, so I might try it out one time. But
You've got VR.
oh, my sister's got VR.
Okay.
But
You should get VR.
I'm gonna try it out. So
I get a bit motion sick, to be honest.
oh, you got it, have you, for the PS4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not for the PS4. Sorry, no. I got the Oculus.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
I was going to get the HTC, but I figured, the Oculus came first. It's cheaper, so
Isn't that owned by Facebook now?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, there was that. But yeah, you just walk around. It's a kind of puzzler, but mostly it's just like a comedy. Like you're just walking around and it's just funny stuff happening.
Yeah.
It's just Rick and Morty. Like, without Rick and
It's just up to it's just about the writing of Dan.
Yeah, it's just without the actual plot or anything. Like there is a plot, but it's like it doesn't.
It's very
matter.
loose.
Yeah, You're not gonna like start crying or anything or getting emotional. It's just funny. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good game. I platinum that. That's not game of the year though. I had a game of the year. What was it on? Red Dead was really good. Oh. Red Dead Redemption.
Now listen, this is going to be a bit controversial. I loved Red Dead. I picked up this one. I played it for 4 days straight after work till bedtime. I burnt myself out.
Yeah.
And I cannot for the life of me get back into it and I'm annoyed at myself because I did it. It was a gold cheat where you can go to a certain part of the map, pick up gold, get it, exchange it, boom, you got a shitload.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
I cannot be fucked to go back to the start for that 40-minute fucking cutscene just to play the game without.
Wait, why'd you have to go to the start? Sorry.
To make a new game.
Why do you want to make a new game?
Because the money cheat ruined it.
I guess, but then to be fair, money in that game isn't really a thing. It's like, yeah, you can buy like the best horse and all that, but then
I didn't buy the best horse. I went and fucking got it.
Oh, okay.
It's a white fucking.
Oh,
like,
the White Arabian, yeah.
Yeah. I went and got that shit.
No, I think the money. Yeah, to be fair, the money in that game is kind of balanced anyway. Like,
it wasn't to begin with. It really wasn't to begin with.
no, okay. Yeah, when you first started, maybe, yeah.
4 hours into it, I had like $2.
Yeah. Yeah, I ended up like donating half of my money to like the camp, and then like, how far through the story did you get there?
I got to the point where they moved the first time, and they're just there at the.
Okay, so anyway, I don't want to ruin it. But like, basically that camp doesn't stay. By the end of the game, you don't have a camp at all. So that money you put in is just pointless. So
what you're saying is I've got $600 in there for nothing.
You can buy stuff with it. Like you can buy like the boat.
My camp's fully upgraded.
Okay, yeah, once you fully upgraded it, there's no point. And
can you steal money from it? I can't remember.
Nah, but you get you can what's his name? The chef guy. He can like make items for you.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of that you can just buy from the from one of the people. Like what are they called? Like they're just hanging around. The people you sell
traders.
stuff to. Yeah. Yeah, you could just buy them all from the traders at the end of the game. So like, there's no point in going around getting like 5 rabbit hairs and all that crap. It's just no point.
Yeah.
That was such a good game. But because they tried to make it as realistic as possible. It's very slow. It's a very slow game. Because you're not traversing quickly. There's fast travel, but it's very.
Yeah, the horses are a bit too slow.
Mm.
Even I've got the fastest horse in the game, and I'm still there, like, just spamming X, looking at other things.
That's it. Yeah, it's a very slow game, but like, especially when you're trying to 100% it. Oh, jeez. I'm trying to get every animal like at the moment for the compendium for the trophies, and that is just like, oh, that's such a grind. But that was a really good game. That's probably actually game of the year, I think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's come out. Have you played Crash Team Racing yet? No.
I have not.
Okay. It was okay.
Now, let me check a rule. Did God of War come out post or pre or post
Sorry, pre or post?
the last podcast?
It came out. Yeah, it was after. Yeah, it was like November.
Wonderful. Well, my game of the year
Mm.
is a game that I picked up last Friday and have completed it on Sunday at 9 p.m. It is God of War.
Nice.
I'm not going to give any too many spoilers because unfortunately Danny hasn't had the pleasure of playing it. But essentially, it's Kratos, his son, on a journey to spread their mother's ashes on top of a massive fucking. It actually covers Norse gods now. So instead of the old Greek mythology, which is Kratos, it centers around Norse gods like Thor, Odin, Balder, Midri, all those kind of people. Midri, Freya, all those things, and like giants and shit. So yeah, anybody you've got a local CEX next to you, or you can pick up a cheap copy of God of War. I got mine for 28 quid. I would fucking highly recommend doing so, because I haven't actually committed to a game in. Well, Danny knows I don't complete games. I find it boring to complete games. They just can't hold my attention. But from the hour go on this game,
I'd like to try that.
It was such a good game. I don't complete games. Like my Steam library, I've had one complete. But yeah, that is wow. That's what I got to say on that. Wow. Yeah, that's my game of the year. Any games you're looking forward to coming?
Okay.
Let me ask you something. The Avengers game. What's your thoughts on the fucking voiceovers? Do you think that it should have been the actual?
I think if they... The thing is the Spider-Man one wasn't. Whatever his name is.
No, but that worked. This doesn't seem to be working for you. I've watched the trailers, I've listened to it. They don't.
I think if they've got the license to do the Avengers game, they should have the license to have the
use the voices
and the faces. Yeah.
That was another thing. It's an Avengers game. That doesn't look like Tony Stark.
No, and it
looks like some guy they've picked off the fucking subway, offered him $5 and gone, yeah, lose this.
Exactly. I think, and it doesn't look like a big budget game though. So there's that as well. Like they probably didn't want to pay all that money to get these voices, get the cast.
You know the part in the trailer when you're on the bridge, Iron Man's like swooping left to right, and it looks like just as it cuts, you start taking control. I guarantee you, it locks you into that bridge, and you have to fucking zoom left or right. It's going to be one of those games where you can't go past that bridge like you should be able to. You have to face the oncoming things coming to you. Move left to dodge it. It's going to be one of those fucking points in the game, I think.
Probably, yeah, definitely.
And I'm worried. I've pre-ordered it, but I'm worried.
I've pre-ordered Battlefield 3. No, sorry, Borderlands 3.
Borderlands 3.
Yeah, that looks good. But I haven't finished the other ones yet.
I tried playing Borderlands 2 a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, it was free on the Plus store. On the Plus, it was free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not for me.
No.
Not for me. I played the. I played the Psycho game.
Okay.
Not for me.
Yeah. I've been playing a lot of Vita games recently. Because they're kind of like.
They're easy, quick and easy to play. Yeah.
Yeah, but like Borderlands 2 is on there, and it's like it's like worse than the lowest quality of the PC version, but it's still really fun because it's Borderlands 2. Like Borderlands 2 is a really fun game. It's just like, it's just kind of like funny to play it on a Vita, which like clearly can't play it. I don't know why. I like games like that where they try and squeeze it on there. Yeah, like Skyrim on the Switch, stuff like that. Like,
Oh yeah. Hmm.
have you got a Switch yet?
I haven't. I have actually looked into it the past couple of days because I really want to try it.
Have you seen the new Switch?
No. Oh, the light one.
Yeah, the light one. Yeah, it's portable. It doesn't have a back stand. The Joy-Cons aren't removable, so you can't play some of the games. And but it's got better battery life or something, and it's smaller. I don't know. To be honest, it just seems a bit like
A budget man's PSV.
yeah, sort of. It does seem a bit budgety. But then if that's what they're going for, then that's fine. I guess. Not that I mean, how much is the Switch? I don't think it's that much, is it? It's $250
Like
or
270, I think that's all I'm going.
like 300. Yeah, probably about 300. So they're not that expensive anyway. So I don't really know why they need a budget version, but whatever.
So it's people that Christmas presents. It's getting to a time of Christmas now, so they're probably going to bring it out time like kiddies. And
Oh yeah, bring it out September, November. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
just in time for the Christmas rush.
Mm.
So there's one thing I'm looking forward to: the next generation consoles. I'm really looking.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to PS5.
Will it be called the PS5 though?
Yeah, probably.
What are they going to do when they get to PS9? Like, oh, we have to call this for PSX.
Probably. I don't know. It'll probably be called the PS5. There's no doubt about it.
It's like that thing with FIFA when that turned to the PS, no, like FIFA 19. It's like, what are they going to call it? FIFA 20? Oh, they do.
Yeah, yeah, they did. Yeah. But then they're calling out the new Xbox One, like the Xbox 2 or something. Like, okay. I think that
Its codename is Project Scarlet at the moment.
Yeah,
So.
I keep seeing it appearing as the Xbox 2, and it's like, well, it's like the fourth one now. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, technically, if you add in all the iterations, it's what, like 20th.
Yeah, because there's been like 3 versions of the Xbox One, isn't there?
You had the Xbox One, the Xbox One Slim, the Xbox One S, the Xbox One X, the Xbox.
No, I just mean like
Pro?
just progressively, like not like the
Yeah.
same ones, obviously. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the PS5 it's got an SSD from the jump, so that's pretty exciting because like so many games now are just relying on that hard drive because like they don't even run on they don't actually run on the Blu-ray anymore. The whole Blu-ray gets installed onto the hard drive.
Yeah.
So when you're running especially like the one that I got with the Slim, it was a 5,000 RPM one. Like I don't think even laptops, like modern laptops, don't even come with that anymore. Like especially not 5,000 RPM. Like so I installed a 7,000 one in there, but it really needs an SSD that PS4.
Yeah.
So yeah, the PS5 comes with one from the jump, so that's great. Hopefully it'll actually utilise it properly because the PS4 doesn't. If you put one in the PS4, it'll like half the load times, but like it won't do it like a PC does where it's like a tenth of the time. It just doesn't have the software to like read it properly yet, but it'll get there.
Oh yeah, there's definitely been great iterations in the consoles going forward. Like, it wasn't too long ago console gaming was the forefront in gaming, but now the people with PCs becoming more affordable to buy and everything like that. There's a lot of people going into PC gaming because there's a lot more options out there. Like AMD now are actually starting to kick Intel's ass when it comes to gaming on most platforms, like CS:GO, for instance.
Yeah.
With the release of their new processors coming up, what is it, the X series or something?
No idea. But yeah, I think PC. I think also PC gaming has taken a bit of a split with the Epic Store. I think things like that are starting to ruin. It's starting to ruin the community.
There needs to be one platform, like Steam.
I mean, there can be other platforms. Just like it's just the exclusivity of it all.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There needs to be. If you're going to put out a game, make sure it's for everyone, not just like. That's the thing. That's the thing that annoys me about PS4 exclusives. I bought a PS4 for the sole reason for Spider-Man. And then, there's things like Horizon and God of War, which are PS4 exclusives still. They haven't made the jump to PC, or I actually don't know about Horizon.
No,
I
none
know
of them
God of War, have they not?
No, none of them are going to, because they're all owned by Sony. They're all Sony studios.
It's a shame, because it really does limit it, really. And I mean, yes, they probably won in my case, because I went out and bought a PS4.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But,
and it's the same with me, that's why I bought the PS4 as well. And I think it actually ruins the Xbox, because the Xbox exclusives are on PC, so I have no reason to buy an Xbox. I think they're re-releasing all the Halo.
yeah.
Yeah. So, they have. I think they're doing it progressively. So I think there's like a 1 or 2 out now.
See, that's the thing about.
There's literally no point in owning an Xbox if you already have a PC.
That's the thing about Xbox. If you would have told me 2 years ago what's the far superior console, I would have shut you up and said Xbox. But having owned a PS4, I can see the pros and cons. If you're looking for pure gaming experience, then I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's going to be the PS4. But if you're looking for more of an entertainment value, things like FIFA or WWE, any of those games that are like action sport games or anything that you can just sit back and relax that are not, graphic intensive like God of War or Horizons, then you are going to look towards the Xbox because it's got its entertainment value there. With all the other different media, such as like Netflix is on there now, BTTV's on there, all the different things. So yeah, a few years ago I would have said Xbox because I've grown up with Xbox. But yeah, I can definitely see the appeal for a PS4, and I'm glad I got mine.
That's it, yeah. Especially with all these exclusives coming out. Last of Us 2 should be out next year, I think.
That is a game I'm gonna pick up like straight away. Like I watched Frankie on PC's playthrough of Last of Us, and it was such a good game. I'm annoyed that I watched it and didn't play it, and I didn't get to experience it for myself because there's no point in me buying it now because I know.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So I'm gonna buy it, play it, and then if Frankie does another upload, which is gonna be rare because I think he's done with YouTube now, I'll watch like a playthrough.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely an interesting time to be a gamer with the Intel's 3900X is coming out soon.
What do you think of the new Watch Dogs?
Don't like it. Shit.
You think it's shit?
Wait, are we on about Watch Dogs 2?
No.
Oh no, I'm looking forward.
Legion.
I don't know.
I don't know how it's going to play because if you're playing as random people, it's like.
Mate, on the surface.
You're not building a character. You're just.
Yeah, on the surface.
When they die, they're dead.
On the surface, Watch Dogs should be my ideal. You've got hacking, you've got combat, you've got driving. It's just something about it doesn't appeal.
The second Watch Dogs really was a bit more lighthearted and it was more fun. And that actually, I think, I'm not sure if I 100% did it. I definitely 100% the first game, but the second game was really lighthearted and fun. And this one's set in London apparently. I
heard that.
In London, yeah.
I did hear that.
I saw some gameplay of it, and the guy's sort of walking around. He recruits some people, some troublemakers, but then the troublemakers get attacked by the police or something, and then he has to save them, and then he dies, and because his character is dead now, he's dead forever. So I'm not. It's gonna be an interesting experience.
Yeah, I mean, just out of context, just looking at my Steam library now, Watch Dogs 1, 62 minutes, Watch Dogs 2, 8 hours.
62 minutes?
Yeah. Hey, you remember the game, I couldn't run it, so I couldn't play.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
And that pissed me off. Yeah. But yeah, it's an interesting time to be a PC gamer, especially with everything coming out. And that gap between Intel, it's definitely good times.
I must have bought it on disc because I don't have it on Steam.
I think you did buy it on disc, yeah, because of your internet connection.
Yeah, I think I did actually. Yeah, and the second game I think just bought on Uplay or something. Yeah, so they're pretty good. Have you seen the Need for Speed announcement?
What's the announcement?
The announcement is that there's no announcement.
What?
They made an announcement that there's going to be no announcement at E3, but they are definitely 100% releasing a game this year. I was like, what? How could you be releasing a game in, like, let's say this release in November, because that's sort of a normal
Hardly
time.
no marketing.
Yeah, there's no yeah, they got 3 months to. They haven't even put a trailer out yet. It's either it's either going to be a free to play like Need for Speed World, or like I was thinking it might be a mobile game, but they've already got a mobile game, so it's sort of like yeah. I reckon they're going to do like an Apex where it's going to be like it's going to be just be silence until it releases.
It's just going to drop overnight, like.
But then no one's gonna play it because no one cares. So I really hope they put a trailer out soon.
I don't see them doing another Need for Speed World thing.
I reckon this could. I reckon yeah. I don't get how they say they've got 3 months. Like how they're going to market a game in 3 months. I don't know. And they missed E3. How can you release a game this year?
How can you release a game this year by missing possibly the biggest gaming reveal event, E3?
Yeah.
And expect a good level of success. I'm sorry, but it's not going to happen.
No.
But feel free to try and prove me wrong in Need for Speed. I mean, a game that I am looking forward to, and it's just cropped into my head, and I can't believe I've forgotten it.
What's it called, sorry?
Modern Warfare.
Oh, okay.
The new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, going back to the Captain Price days, mate, and Soap. I can't wait. It's going back to my childhood, mate.
It's gonna be, yeah. Hopefully it's alright.
I ordered it on Amazon, and it comes with a figure of Captain Soap, I believe it is. Oh, mate, I'm so excited. So, seeing as we haven't, seeing as we've, just spoken to you, have you completed FIFA's campaign?
You did watch the last episode, didn't you? The last podcast.
No, I haven't actually.
I finished the FIFA 17 campaign now.
Finally.
Wait. Yeah. So I finished the 17 campaign.
How long have you had that for now?
Oh, I think I coughed up some dust with it. I haven't actually. I don't think I've blown it since the last podcast. If that's. So I did that. I started the FIFA 18 campaign, and then I got bored, and that was it.
Fair enough.
But they're really cheap now. I got both of them, I think, for £2. Actually, no, I was in Asda last night. Was it last night? I was in Asda last night, and I saw FIFA 17 for a tenner, and I was like, okay. And then I saw FIFA 18 for £5. I was like, oh, that makes no sense. Yeah. Oh dear.
So anything you'll be looking forward to this year until the next podcast then?
Anything that's coming out?
No, anything in general, what are you doing? Are you doing anything in the next?
No, not really. Just chilling. But no, I'm for game wise.
Aren't you learning French?
Maybe. I haven't really decided if I'm going to do it yet. I'm not too sure. In September I might go to a French class, I'm not sure. It is £200 though, so...
What?
It's 220 quid.
Fuck that.
Yeah. But that works out to like a £5 a lesson, so it's actually not that bad.
How many lessons are there? Jesus.
It's like 40, it's for the whole year. Yeah.
Screw that.
So anyway, yeah, so I was going to do that. Just because I want to get out and do something different. But game-wise, I'm not really looking forward to anything, actually. I know that sounds really weird. I was kind of looking forward to Need for Speed, and then their announcements kind of just worried me instead. Because either they're too scared to release something because it's not finished. But
with what you said, it has to be a free one. It has to be.
They're either scared that it's going to be because it's a free-to-play game, they're going to get negative responses and no one's going to buy it, or it's not finished and they don't want to put out a half-assed trailer. But they've had 2 years. I don't know.
Exactly. It has to be like.
It's not like they've been working on the game engine or anything because they just used the same one from last year, the last game.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
Consoles
it.
haven't changed. Yeah, exactly. Like we haven't gone through another console generation.
For a driving game, there's nothing wrong with. It's like FIFA. What's the point using a different engine?
Payback. Yeah. Well, FIFA changed because of the career mode. They changed to
Yeah.
Frostbite, didn't they? What did you think of Anthem?
I didn't play it.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a bit of a mess. It's sort of like and that and Fallout. They both just kind of got released, and then like they were like, well, lol, goodbye.
Yeah, well, they did. They fucked themselves over by releasing two high-profile games and going, yeah, we.
Yeah, both of those releases were like just not supported after no one bought them, and then there's no support for them, and everyone's like, oh, it's okay, they might come back like No Man's Sky did, but like No Man's Sky is actually like they made so much money that they were like, we should probably do something about this.
Oh yeah,
whereas,
No Man's Sky, that like hands down, fair play, lads. You've pulled that one out of the bag.
yeah, they really came back for that one. And if they were like, now we're going to work on our next game, that's totally fine.
I don't think they would have been able to make another game and get any sort of support if they didn't fix.
Totally. Yeah. But EA are going to be like, no, we don't give a fuck.
But EA have the money. EA have the money and the capital behind them to go, yeah, that didn't work. Fuck it.
Yeah. Which is a shame because like that studio is just going to go to shit now. They're probably going to support it for maybe a few more months, like bug fixes and stuff, and then they'll probably just drop it, and then like the studio will probably just get shut down.
See, I don't think so. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Was it BioWare? I think it was BioWare.
Who
made it?
No, Hello Games.
No, I mean Anthem.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think BioWare have got like a few more months, and they're probably going to get shut down. Because after Mass Effect Andromeda as well, and now this, it's like, are EA really going to keep putting money into a company like that? Like, yeah. It's not their fault. Like, you know, they got pushed. Both of the games got pushed out. Like, you know, without being finished. It's not really their fault, but like, yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
So yeah. Films though. I want to watch Fast and Furious. The Hobbs and Shaw. That looks really good.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see.
I think it's out next month. Or is it this month? It's out soon. And then I think that's it, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've covered everything we've done with the past year.
Yeah. Oh, Ed Sheeran's album's out on Friday.
Never.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Shit. Okay. Yeah. He put out like a preview of some of the songs, and like the only one I really want to listen to is the Eminem and 50 Cent track, and like the preview didn't have that one in it.
So annoying.
I was like, fuck you, Ed.
He knows as well. He knows. I can't wait.
He knows that's going to be the most viewed one.
Yeah.
So he didn't even tease it. He was like, yeah.
Like, you're getting it. We're going, lads.
You're getting it on Friday.
Yeah, if you want to listen to mine and Danny's reviews of Ed Sheeran's new album or old album, by the time I'm going to get...
Listen to it next year.
We'll listen to it next year. And I think that about wraps up this podcast today.
What?
Yes.
Does it? How long have we been going?
48 minutes.
Wow. I've went on to the other topics.
That was it. That's all I had.
What? Oh. We talk about Apex.
No, we can't miss shit.
Oh. What do you mean it's shit?
I don't like Apex Legends.
Why not?
Shit.
Okay. Alright. Well...
We'll make it up. We'll come back in 6 months for the next...
Oh, we won't. Let's face it, we won't.
No, we won't. Well, I would have happily done a whole hour, but somebody was 56 minutes.
Well, oh, okay. If you got to wrap it up for 10, have you?
Hmm?
Alright, don't worry. No worries then. Sorry.
No, I've got work in the
Well,
morning
then.
at 6:30. You know?
Yeah, alright. No worries. Cool. Alright.
Yeah.
So,
Well, thank you
see you
guys
next year.
for tuning into the CnD podcast.
We didn't even talk about Doctor Who.
We didn't, mate. There's nothing.
Nothing happened, to be honest. I didn't even finish watching it.
So that's it. Right, that's it. Ending. I'm gonna get annoyed at it. Thanks for listening to the CnD podcast. We will see you next time. Danny, play some sort of jingle to end this. Bye.
Jingle, jingle.